Welcome to page 4 of your volume packet. On this page, we're going to get a bit more practice with naming solids. Let's review for a moment. The solids we're going to be working with are classified in one of two ways. They'll either be a polyhedron or a non-polyhedron. Polyhedrons have all flat surfaces. A non-polyhedron can have some flat surfaces, but if there is a curved surface on the solid, it is considered a non-polyhedron, such as a cone, a cylinder, and a sphere. Let's talk about polyhedrons, though. Polyhedrons fall into one of two categories: a pyramid polyhedron or a prism polyhedron. If there is one base face and triangular sides, then we know we're dealing with a pyramid. But if there are two base faces and the faces on the sides are rectangles, then we know we're dealing with a prism. Let's take a look at number 2. As you look at number 2, you'll notice that we have one base face. It's a pentagon. And we come to a vertex point at the top of the solid. So because there's a pentagon on the bottom and only one base face, we would name this Pentagonal pyramid. This is a pentagonal pyramid. But if you take a look at our next solid, there's a triangular base on the bottom and a triangular base on top. There are two base faces here, so we know we're dealing with a prism. And if you look at the sides of this particular solid, these side faces are rectangles. We know this is a prism, so we would call this a triangular prism. Take a look at number 6. 6 is a non-polyhedron solid. We see that there's a curved surface. So the name of this particular solid is simply cone. Continue on and name the rest of the solids 1 through 9. When you're ready to check your work, restart the video, and then we'll go on to 10, 11, 12, and 13 together. For the moment, pause your video and name the remaining solids. For number 1, you should have gotten rectangular prism. For number 4, you should have gotten pentagonal prism. For number 5, you should have gotten triangular pyramid. For number 7, you should have gotten rectangular pyramid. For number 8, cylinder. And for number 9, you should have gotten hexagonal prism. Let's move on to the bottom, 10 through 13, and let's draw some polygons. Let's start with number 12. Let's draw a pentagonal prism. Well, we know a pentagon has 5 sides, and we know a prism has 2 base faces. One on the bottom and one on the top. So let's start by drawing the bottom. Let's make 5 points or dots like so. And this will represent our pentagon on the bottom of our prism. Let's connect our dots and construct a simple pentagon. Now, the trick is to construct a second base face floating above this particular base face and make it look almost identical. So in the same pattern up above, draw another pattern of points. Try to mimic the pattern you used for the bottom. Once you're done with your 5 points, connect the dots, and this will represent our second base face, but on top. Now it's time to connect the dots. Take a moment and connect the dots. And you give the illusion of a pentagonal prism. Let's move on to the triangular pyramid. Well, we know there are 3 sides to a triangle, and a pyramid has only one base face and a vertex up above. So take a moment and draw 3 points like so and connect the dots. Now we need to represent the vertex on the top of the pyramid. Take a moment and connect the vertex like so. It gives the illusion of a triangular pyramid. Take a moment and try to draw number 10 and number 11 on your own. This concludes the video for page 4.